Morning, family. Good morning, Kathy Smith. Thanks for the heart me. Thanks, Kathy. It's always so good to see you. You're always ready to go. It's great to see you. Another wonderful day out here. It's already hot in this kitchen, though. I got to tell you that. All right, but got to do it. So, all right. Let's see, we're putting this on. The blower is off. We're gonna cook. And I'm gonna set this temperature at 275 degrees. Okay. Should be good right there. All right, today I'm doing a little bit more prep for Saturday. It's 9:30. I have about an hour and 45 minutes here, and I'm gonna get going now. Then I got to go back, do my Amazon delivery run, and then I'm gonna come back again and be working for a few hours later today. So I'm gonna be on a lot, just cooking. I love to be able to engage with everybody, but I have a catering party tomorrow that I'm prepping up for. We've been doing it now for about 2 days. Today I'm going to continue that and just make sure everything is ready to go for tomorrow. That is the plan. All right. So, I'm glad to have you all along here and watching me. I'm doing this by myself, so I don't have really any helpers. So I'm in charge of doing my cleaning and my cooking and my prepping and my peeling of the potatoes. I'm doing it all. But it's a real challenge. It's about 75 people, and hey, what's the worst thing you can do? I fail? I'm going to do everything I can not to. And then the only alternative is that I succeed and that everybody is happy with the Latin food that I am going to be cooking for them. All right? So I have pulled out I'm going to just show you real quick. I pulled out the pork that we marinated yesterday. All right? And I got 38 pounds right here. 38 pounds of this pork right here. So, all right, look, we've had these marinating since yesterday. I made the marinade. I flapped off. I butterflied the skin. I put slits in all of the pork, and I loaded it up with my seasonings that I'm using. I basically used adobo. I used some sazon. I used oregano. I used garlic oil, my garlic from my garlic oil, nice and soft. I said the oregano, some black pepper, and that's about it. We seasoned it up, fresh parsley I put in here, and I plugged everything right into all of the slits that I made. So it was marinating. Now I'm going to actually start slow cooking it for about 8 hours. I want to have control over it. Even though this is for tomorrow, I'm going to cook the pork. I want to get it to an internal temperature for about 175 degrees. 195 degrees. Then I'm going to take it out. I'm going to let it cool down. All right? Then I'm going to pull it, but into chunks. I'm not making barbecued, pork. Now, I'm going to put it back in the hotel pan, and I'm going to put it refrigerated again. So it's all ready to go for tomorrow. I can do it one of two ways. I can do it that way, or I have to get here about 4 o'clock in the morning. I think that this way of doing it, and then having not a lot of good sauce, that all the juices, it's always tastes a little bit better, I think, when it's been sitting and resting and then just reheating. All right? So that's my plan with the barbecue, with the pernil. All right? Or pernil. I don't know if they pronounce the L. Listen, I'm just cooking it. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm cooking it. All right? So, good morning, Kit Kat. Good morning. So, that's what I got here. That's what my plan is. And we'll see how it comes out. I think it's going to be fine. All right, so we're going to do that later. I just pulled this out of the refrigerator. I do want this to rest somewhat more. All right, and that's that. Now, I have a list of things that I prepared, okay? And, you know, I had to actually do a lot of research, and I did. And now I'm actually getting everything I want to get together and make my... Last night we made the franchise sauce. We made a tomato sauce. Thank you, Jody. Thank you. So now, I think I'm going to definitely need more garlic oil. Definitely. All right? Let me get out what I have. I already used quite a bit. Now, you saw how much we made yesterday. This is all I have left. This definitely is not enough, because the shrimp I'm making is almost like a shrimp scampi in a sense. The only difference is it's going to have a white wine, butter-based garlic, but it's also going to have some of the Latin spices in it as well. All right, so that is the shrimp. I'm making a fruta de mar, which is going to be clams and mussels and scallops and galamad. That is also going to have a white wine, garlic, but I'm going to throw in some tomato base that I made with my, it's the cooked tomatoes that we made yesterday. So I have that all ready. So for now, I think I'm going to start with the garlic. All right. I got myself a pot. I got some nice oil. All right, now I'm going to fill this up about halfway, because we need, the garlic is a big deal. And the way that I do it, I like to have this garlic cooked. It works great, like even in the marinade. After I took a knife and I poked all kinds of holes in that, in the pork shoulder, when I put the marinade together, the garlic was nice and soft. So it was able to really easily get into every crevice of that pork shoulder, which is great. All right, so we got our oil in here. I'm going to put this on. I'm going to heat it up. Now, I got to tell you, this stove works. There's a lot of BTUs in here. All right, so that oil is going to heat up pretty quick. All right, first thing I got to do, I got my apron on already. I got to wear gloves. Why? Because I'm not home. So, if I'm not home, I got to follow the rules. I got to wear gloves, which is fine. The only pain in the neck I had yesterday was peeling that onion. Peeling the onion skin off with gloves on was a little tough. But we managed to get through it. All good. Now, all right, now I have my wet rags here. I want to set up my boards. I even brought my lemon squeezer today because I didn't have it yesterday. We're going to get a board going right here. All right? Now listen, you guys know I'm not a chef. All right? So what I'm doing here is the best that I know how. Let's put it that way. All right? So this is the best that I know how to do, and I'm going to try my best to get that done. All right. So I have one board here. We got our garlic that we're going to put into that garlic oil. I have some extra right here. All right? And that garlic oil, I have some extra right here. All right? And I have my chicken franchise base already. I have my pernil. Okay? I did that. I'm going to make the sauce for my arroz Honduras, I think you say it. All right? So it's basically, I'm going to bake the rice tomorrow. I'm not doing it today. But I want to make the marinade, or not the marinade, the liquid that I'm going to put in. Normally when I make rice, and I do it in a hotel pan, I take the rice, I wash the rice first. Then I let it drain. Then I put it in a hotel pan and I just add butter on top and chicken broth. And then I cover it with aluminum foil and I bake it in the oven. All right? This is going to be very similar to the way I do it. The only difference is I'm going to be adding different ingredients to that. Okay? So, actually, I could probably just do that in the morning. Yeah, I'm going to do that in the morning. I just want to see how much rice do I have. All right, I got to get another 5 pounds of rice. I have 10 pounds I'm going to need. All right, so I'm going to get another 5 pounds of rice. Because I need about 10 pounds of rice. Yesterday, we peeled 20 pounds of potatoes. So I'm going to be making garlic mashed potatoes as well. All right? So I just want to see what I want to make. I have my garlic oil. Okay. I think I'm going to make the sauce right now for my Puerto Rican garlic shrimp. Okay? That's what we're going to do. I got a pot right here. And I even brought my measure cups today. All right, so that's what we're going to do right now. I want to get that done. And I'm going to be using the sauce I'm making here for about, I have 5, 10, about 12 pounds of shrimp that I have. All right, I want to check something out. Okay, should be good. All right, so we're going to start with 2 cups of my garlic oil right here. Now I have this garlic oil made, and we're going to make a new one up, but I want 2 cups. Now whatever I don't have here, I'll finish with just some regular oil, olive oil. Okay. That garlic is amazing. Great. And now, I'll put 1 cup of just virgin olive oil in here. So I've got 2 cups. The reason I'm making these sauces, I want to make sure I have everything I need all ready to go. All right? Okay. So we're starting with 2 cups of garlic oil right in here. It's actually 1 cup of garlic, real garlic oil, and 1 cup of my virgin olive oil. All right? Now, I'm going to add some of the garlic to this. Now I'm going to add about 2 cups of garlic. Okay? This cooked, softened garlic. All right? We're going to take 2 pounds of butter I got to get. I got one sweet, I got one salted. We're gonna make this all right here. What other, I know I have white wine. What else will I need? I have my chicken stock. I'm gonna use some fresh lemon. I got parsley, and I have my seasonings. All right? So, okay. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm adding 2 pounds of butter to my garlic oil. This is gonna be the base of the shrimp. This is like, it's like a shrimp scampi, you know, if it was Italian. Very, very similar. The difference is some of the spices that we're going to add to this. That's going to make it a Latin dish, which is called, I think, camarones al ajillo. I don't know how to pronounce it, but all right, it's Puerto Rican garlic shrimp, basically. And then tomorrow, all I got to do is heat the sauces up, put everything together. That's why I'm doing the prep now. I'm going to be doing it later as well. I'm going to be working later. Oh. We got 8 sticks of butter. So it's 2 pounds of butter. I used 1 pound sweet, 1 pound salted. I used a half a cup of garlic oil. I'm sorry, 1 cup of garlic oil and 1 cup of olive oil. It's only because I didn't have any more prepped up already, which I'm doing now. Okay, now we're going to put this on the heat, and we're going to let this cool down. Let this melt down a little bit. Okay? Got it right here. I'm just going to let this melt. Nice and slow. I don't want to get it too hot. Okay? This oil is ready for the garlic. Hey, coffee! Yay, coffee! All right, we're gonna make some garlic oil right now. This place is gonna smell amazing. All right, so I got my garlic, I got my oil right here. It's nice and hot and simmered, ready to go.
Black.
Yes.
Got it.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah. All right, so let me just show you what I got. See that? See that shrimp simmering right there? Okay, I'm gonna put that on the stove. I got a pot. I'm making my garlic oil. You know, I don't have to just make garlic oil at home. If it works here, it's great, okay? Okay, and we're melting down our oil and our butter right there. Okay. Now, once that butter is melted, I want to get, I have to have some lemon juice. So I'm going to get some lemons. Okay. I'm going to use the rind. I love the flavor that the lemon rind gives to everything. All right, so if you want real lemon flavor, use the rind. I mean, you know, you want to use the rinds. I got to keep positioning this camera a little bit for you so you can see what's happening. All right, we got that going, simmering nice and low. I've got that melting nice and low. Now I'm going to take some lemons and I'm going to start grating up some lemons. Then I'm going to take the rest of the lemon, I'm going to squeeze all the juice. I'm using the whole lemon. Okay? The lemon rind enhances the flavor of the lemon, of whatever you're doing, and especially in like a scampi, or in this case, this is a garlic butter seasoned Latin shrimp dish. You want to have a real good fresh lemon flavor. Now I'm going to use also some lemon juice that I bought at the store. Okay, I'm going to use that also, but primarily we're using this. You know, this cooks out great. Then I'm going to finish it with nice lemon slices, fresh parsley. I mean, it's going to look and taste great. Okay? Whoa, come on now. Now, I really can't talk to you guys much except explaining what I'm doing. So I know there's not a lot of engagement. But I'm glad that you're here sharing time with me. This is all prep today. Okay. Okay, let's take this now. I'll get my lemon squeezer right here. Now I'll take the rest of the lemon. We're using a whole lemon. And you know, the best part about this, I'm learning. This is not like, oh, I've done this before. I've never done this before. So, for me, I'm learning. I'm learning and experimenting on people that are having a party. I don't know. These guys are crazy letting me do this. But I am going to do my best. And I got to tell you, I'm making everything like I would make it as if I was home. Very, you know, very similar. Just check this. Okay, that's done. Take that right off the heat. Okay. Look at that garlic. Get a spoon, hold on. Nope, not yet. We want to get color. I'm actually afraid to bring you over because it's going to freeze. You know, I don't want things freezing up. But I'll bring everything over here and I'll show you from here what's going on. Okay. I got this as a gift, this lemon squeezer. This was one of the gifts that I got. I got this from Dwayna. I haven't seen her in so long. But one of the first gifts that I got. Okay. I think it was Dwayna. It was Dwayna or Tracy that got me this. Okay? So right here is almost a cup. Now it calls for 3/4 of a cup. I'm just going to add a little bit extra lemon juice to that. And that's it. Okay? So I've got this. Now I want to, all right, what else do I need? I'm not putting the parsley in right now. I'm going to add, okay. So now we're going to add the garlic to that, and then I'm going to add white wine. All right? So let me show you. This is the pot with 2 pounds of melted butter, and we put 2 cups, put 1 cup of garlic oil and 1 cup of virgin olive oil. Now I'm going to add to this, okay, softened garlic. It's cooked already. I'm putting it in. Okay? Right in. Nice and low. Everything got to be cooked slow and low. All right, I got the garlic going. I think I'm going to take this off the heat. Show you what we got. All right, look at the garlic. Okay, got a little color. Done. Now we're just going to let it cool. Now I've got garlic oil to use for tomorrow. I'm using what I made yesterday for today, just so I have all my recipes. Okay? Now we got to take white wine. All right? I want to put the wine in next so I can cook that out. All right? And I'm going to add that along with the lemon juice. Oh no, I have one open already. Yeah. Actually, let me just do this. Okay? I got 2 cups of white wine. I'm going to add that white wine right in there. All right? I'm going to let it cook. That goes right into the butter and the garlic oil. We have the garlic in there. I got the white wine I just put in. Let's see. I got to use some chicken stock, okay? That's going to go next. Going to use some, we got to make some chicken stock. There we go. Get some hot water. And then right after that, I want to get that pork in the oven. Okay. I got 2 cups of chicken stock. I'm making it. I use my chicken base, okay? Melting this down. I use that chicken base for so many different things that I cook. Just dissolving it. I'm letting that white wine cook in here. I want to reduce it. Once that is reduced, I'm going to add this chicken stock. The only thing I'm not going to add really is the parsley. All right, because we're going to finish with that. So this is the whole. Good. Okay. Nice chicken stock now. All right, that's going in. Good. We got the white wine, we got the chicken stock, we have the only thing I'm going to add now, I think we're going to put in the parsley. No, not the parsley. I want to use the adobe. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of that in there. This is my spice. I'm actually going to add this adobe right in here to the lemon. 1. This is really where the change is on what we're doing. Okay? I'm going to put some black pepper in there. I'm going to put half a tablespoon black pepper, which really is like I really put 2 teaspoons of black pepper in there, basically. Okay, and then the red crushed pepper flakes I'm leaving out. I'm not putting it in because I don't want to. If somebody wants something hot, they can have it. I don't want to add that and ruin it for so many different people. Okay? This is the lemon, the adobe, and the black pepper. That's my seasoning. The only thing I'll add later will be my fresh parsley when I cook the shrimp. Okay? That's my mix. Now, we've got to see how it is. It should have a lot of flavor, but not overly salted. And if it is, we got to reduce it with some water. Butter, garlic, white wine, lemon rind, adobe, black pepper, chicken stock. Good flavor. Not too overwhelming. Nothing is predominant. And we'll finish out with fresh parsley tomorrow. That's to season those shrimp great. Very good. Happy with it. Okay? This is done. Okay? So now I'm going to take that sauce and I'm going to let that sauce cool. I don't even need to add any water to it. Nothing. Okay. Another prep. Done. This is what's important. Now I have my sauces, all of my chopped stuff, everything ready. It's going to make life so easy. All right? Okay. Next, let's take the, let's get that pork in the oven. That I want to do. And then I'm going to make the sauce for my fruta de mar. Okay? Now I've made notes for everything. I've been preparing this. This is going to go into my cookbook that I'm going to be making. So, Uncle Glenn's recipes. I don't know. I gotta need some coffee though. Huh? Can I have some coffee? Is that right? Let's have some coffee together. All right. Now, I'm sorry I'm not really communicating well because I'm concentrating on my work. You know, me, when I'm in the kitchen, I have a lot more time to be able to engage. But for the next couple of days, we're going to be here in the kitchen. I told you I'd bring you here, and this is what I'm doing. Coffee! I don't have my coffee mug though, but thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Dawn. See, now when I get to see, I see what you guys are doing behind my back. Dawn with the dapper uncle. Dawn sending those Go Populars out. All right. I see so many of you are sending your heart me's. You're just so wonderful. This is such a wonderful, wonderful community. And Uncle Glenn thanks you for all that you do. Lauren Baker, my friend, my family, my niece. Lauren, I don't have your wax melt here. Right now this place smells like garlic. Oh, DJ, my mod, my florist. Oh, thanks, Karen. Now, you know, I'm glad when you call me just a cook. I'm not a chef. So, I never deserve. I mean, people have titles for a reason. When somebody calls himself a chef, you know, and they tell me they didn't go to school, they never, you know, worked hand in hand with chefs all over the world, I say, you can't call yourself a chef because you're wearing a black or a white jacket. You got to earn that, okay? I never earned it. I'm a cook. This isn't my kitchen, Mamma Mia. No, I'm just doing a catering event for a charitable organization, and they asked me to fill in, and I'm doing it. This is my second party I did for them. Now this is Latin. It's a Latin party. I believe most of it, people that are here are going to be from Puerto Rico. And so Uncle Glenn is making his version of authentic Puerto Rican cuisine. I'm trying to do my best. I'm not a chef or Arabic, no. I got an apron on, I got gloves on, I got a nice fancy kitchen behind me, but I'm just like you guys. I'm just a cook. I've been doing it a long time, and oh, Amy, title gifter. Amy! Thank you, Kit Kat. See, Kit Kat sending me, sometimes I don't see this. Thank you, Amy. Amy became a title gifter. What country? New York. USA. No, this ain't my house. This is a charitable organization's kitchen. All right? I'm just drinking coffee with you. And now I'm able to watch and talk and hang, you know, give it about 5 minutes. Then I got to get back to what I'm doing. Oh, you went to culinary school, Dawn? Wow. That's okay, but I'm sure you still cook. You drive a tractor trailer. I deliver Amazon packages. But we love to cook. You know, we're not proud people. I mean, you should all be proud of whatever you do. Doesn't matter what you do. You know, as long as you're doing something, you should be proud of and take pride in what you're trying to do. Take pride in doing it really well. Take pride in doing it really, really well. What do you drink? Coffee. Black. Right now. Black coffee. Right? It's not fuzzy juice. Just some black coffee that the guy brought me. He knew. I said, man, I asked him yesterday. He goes, you want, some fuzzy juice? I said, nah, how about some coffee? Nah, we don't have that here. What? You want beer? They got it. Yeah, I did. I really did sleep good. I slept good last night. I got to sleep, I don't know, but I did actually sleep, right? I think I got up maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock. Oh, this is so good. Man. All right, back to work. Let's get this pernil in the oven, because that's really why I came here today, to get this starting to cook. So I got to get a couple of hotel pans. All right, so bear with me a minute. Bear with me a minute. I got to get some pans to cook that in. All right. Okay. All right, we're going to put this into two different pans. All right, we're going to start with, I'm going to take this pork now that's been marinating overnight. I'd say it's marinating 28 hours. Okay? Now, Unc is putting some garlic oil in the bottom of this. Okay? I'm putting a little garlic oil, and I'm going to add a little bit of apple juice to that. Just a little bit. Now, you absolutely could use orange juice, apple juice. This is only for moisture. Okay? Nothing else. Okay, just to keep some moisture in here, because it's going to render its own juices. All right? Now we have our pork. I'm going to show you the pork. This is important to take a look at. All right? And you'll see what I did and how we marinated it, which is really important. Okay. All right? I took this yesterday. I'll show you what I did. All right? This is the pork shoulder. All right? I poked holes in the fat right there. See those holes? And I stuffed it with garlic. But what I also did was this. I took this and I opened the flap up where the fat is, and I poked holes in here, and I stuffed it with all the seasoning, the garlic. All right? I mean, there's holes in there that all penetrated the meat. Now I'm going to put the flap back on it. First, I'm going to take some of these juices, okay, put it back in here, okay. Everything's in those. See the garlic? I use my soft garlic from my garlic oil. Okay? All in there like that. And that's going right there, like so. Okay? We're going to cook it with the flap on. After it's done, we're going to slow cook this for about 8 hours to 10 hours. I'm going to check, later on when I come back, I'm going to check the internal temperature I want it to be about 195 to 205 degrees. Then I'm taking it off. After tomorrow, I'm going to take this flap of fat off completely. I'm going to pull the meat. I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this under the broiler. And I'm going to crisp it up a little bit. Then I'm going to cut it into little pieces, and that'll be my garnish for the top of it.
Uncle Glenn, it looks delicious.
I'm not going to be taking anybody right now. Sorry. But I love you guys, but no, not right now. All right, so I'm doing the same thing now with the other one. I'm going to put 2 in each one. See the garlic? Soft garlic? Right in. Right in there, pushing it right through. I'm going to take more of the seasoning, rub it in. Okay? This really should be good. All right? Nice. Beautiful. Okay? Take that. That's it. Okay? I'm going to do the same thing with the other one. And then we're going to add the juices to it as well. Okay? I'm going to get another hotel pan, like that. This is prep work today, my friends. Uncle Glenn's just getting ready. Getting ready. Taking my garlic oil. Pouring some in. Okay? Taking a little bit of apple juice. You can use orange juice. This is just for a liquid. Give it a little hint of sweetness. Not a lot. It's not gonna, you're not gonna know, oh, that was apple juice. Okay? Take our pork right here. We're going to do the same exact thing. All right? This was the whole pork shoulder. Uncle Glenn butterflied the top off. I didn't take it off. I just pulled it back. I put slits in everything right here. Everything. Poked holes. Then I took the seasonings and rubbed them in, and we had this marinating for about 48 hours. I mean, for about 28 hours. The longer you marinate it, honestly, the better it is. But next time, I might do it a little longer. And then I just poking, there's holes that I poked with a knife. Now I'm just filling those holes up again with all of this wonderful seasoning that we have. Okay? Put the flap back over, and this is going in. Okay? Last one. Same exact thing. All right? See that garlic? Right there? See can you see the holes that I poked? I don't know if you can see them or not, but it's so soft, the garlic, that it penetrates right into every bit of this meat. Okay? Every bit. Okay. All right, now we're going to take the rest of what we have right here, and we're going to pour this on, both of these. Pour that on the top, like so. Take that one, same thing. Okay? These are all the spices, all the oil, the garlic oil, the juices. All right, everything. Beautiful. Looks beautiful. And then that becomes our sauce that we're going to use for marinating, to complete all the food. All right? Let me just wash my hands a minute. And I got to get some aluminum foil. And I got to wrap that pretty tight, each one, and that's going in the convection oven. Okay. Huh? Okay. Now we got our oven right here. We're gonna put one of those in. I changed the racks around on the oven. Oh wait, this isn't on. Wait a minute. This has got to be on. Cook. Oh, gas is on. Come on now. Oh, it must be off. Wait a minute. No, that's not. Gas is on. All right. What am I doing wrong here? Lights? Let's put the lights on. So I know I got electricity. No, and they're not staying on, okay? The blower, let's put it on. Yep, blower's on. Put it on low. Cook is on. The gas is on. There we go. All right. I got it on 275. So I might have to lower the temperature on this now because it's a convection oven. I think, or the cooking time, because as the air circulates in a convection oven, it's going to, yeah, I did. I set the temperature. I did, and I have it at 275. Oh, there it goes. But I didn't have the fan on, the blower on. So we got it on cook, we got it on blow. I got the blower low. It's not like the oven that you have over there. I could use that other ovens too. I just don't know what the temperature is, and I really want to make sure that the temperature is right. So I just set the temperature on this to 275, but I had to turn the blower on. The convection oven is exactly that. It's air that's circulating, and it absolutely doesn't work unless you have the blower on. So we'll have to, it's probably going to cook a little bit quicker, I think, and more evenly, which is all right too. All right, so I'm just going to wait for that to get the temperature. I'm going to take this other one. Let's wrap this one as well, and then these are ready to go in. Hey, I told you I'm not a chef. You know, I'm over here. They got this fancy equipment. They got Uncle Glenn's got his old stove. I got my old little gas stove at home. I don't have this fancy stuff. But I got to figure this stuff out. Hey, excuse me, chef. Chef, where are you? Hello? Is there anybody here to help me? Hello? Anybody here? Hello? Hello? Anybody here? No. Where is my help? Oh, they got the Pope up there. All right, maybe he's the help. I don't know. I'm here alone. I got to figure all this stuff out as I'm going. Nobody's coming to save me. I had a flat tire. It cost me $225 because the nail was in the side. Hello?
Hey, it's Jay from Maven.
Hey, how you doing, Jay?
Hey, your meal was done.
Oh, okay, great. I'll probably be there in about half hour, 45 minutes.
No problem. Take your time. No worries.
All right, thanks a lot, buddy. Bye. Yeah, I got it. I had yesterday, before my Amazon delivery, you saw it. I saw a nail in my tire. I had to make my delivery, so I put air in it so I can get through the deliveries. And I did. But today I brought it over to say, hey, I got a little nail in my tire. Can you take it off? Nope. Can't plug that. It was in the side of the tire. He said, if I plug it, you're going to get a blowout. So instead of it being 10 bucks, it's like 240. Huh? I'm working here. Maybe I'll make a tip or something. Maybe I'll make a tip to help me pay for my tire. I don't know. Listen, this is life. All right? I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining. And you guys go through it all the time. We got to find quarters and dimes and dollars to be able to pay for all the things we got. But you can't let it stress you down. It can't be the thing that drives you. You've got to just take it with your eyes open and keep moving forward. Trust, trust, trust. Do everything you can, and I understand that everything's in my God's hands. That's what I believe. And it keeps me sane, it keeps me at peace. And listen, I get anxious like everybody else. When everything gets piled on all at once, oh my gosh, are you even listening? But God's not a genie in the bottle, okay? God is not a genie in the bottle. Where you pray, oh, can I have this? Or can he do this? No, you got to do it. I got to do it. And just trust that you got a net, a safety net in his love. A safety net in his love and care for those that believe. And I believe. So, you know, it gives you a lot more confidence if you're on something and you know there's a net underneath you than if there's no net. And if you believe that net is going to catch you no matter what, it gets you a little bit more confident, but you still got to do it yourself. So, I try to do that, my friends. That's what I try to do. And you know, people don't want to hear that. They want to know that, hey, I want a magic, you know, why didn't God do this for me? Why did God do this to me? All right? Those are all questions that we all have. We all have it. And I ask myself, what have I done to trust you, my Lord? What have I done? Where do I fall short? Not where you fall short. I fall short in so many areas. And then because of the consequences of some of my actions, I want to get bailed out. And guess what? Sometimes God does bail me out. It has bailed me out. Just what I believe. You're here watching me cook, might as well listen to what I gotta believe. All right, this one's going in. All right, I got the other one going in. I'll show you. All right. All right. Okay. Make sure this is on. Yep. Okay. I got it 275 degrees. Okay? I'm not putting the timer on because it only goes for 1 hour. So that's off. I got a low blower. It's on cook. And we're looking good. Oh, I got a puzzle here. Ay, ay, ay. I got the puzzle with the gloves on. I did it. All right, not bad. Okay, so we got that in. It is 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock tonight, 6, 7 o'clock tonight. That should be done, roughly. All right? 250, you think? A little lower? Yeah, why don't I, that's a good idea. All right, I just dropped it to 250. I can always put it up later because I'm going to be cooking all night. So I'll be here. I'm leaving here in about half hour, 40 minutes, and then I'll be back later to continue. All right. So let's talk a little bit. 5 minutes. I want to finish this coffee. Anybody have any questions about anything? Well, I'd rather it be slow cook, really slow and low. Yeah. Let me know, chef. I'm cooking. I just marinated pork shoulders. I have 4 pork shoulders in 2 hotel pans. I have them at about 9 pounds a piece. All right? And I just covered them with aluminum foil in a convection oven. I want to slow cook them today. Then later on, I'll pull it out tonight. And I was thinking of pulling the pork, making sure it's all covered with its juices, recovering it with aluminum foil and refrigerating it overnight. Tomorrow, when I get here, I was going to take it out, let it come to, room temperature, and just before service, heat it all up with the juices in it, and then take the fat that I have, put the fat, I'm going to cut the fat off completely, put it in the broiler, get it nice and a little bit crispy. Then I'm going to cut it into pieces and garnish it with that for a buffet. What do you think? If anybody's done that before and you can help me out, I want to make sure that I'm doing it right. I'm going to try it. Listen, I think it's going to be fine. All right? Then I have shellfish. I pulled it out last night. I got them all in hotel pans. I have 10 pounds of shrimp. I'm going to get mussels today, clams, probably get little necks or top necks. I got scallops, and I have calamari. All right, all of that. Hey, thank you. Now, all of that is going to be making a fruta de mar with. What did you marinate the pork with? Oh, I used my garlic oil, from my garlic oil, a lot of it. All right. I used Sazan con toro. I used adobo. I used black pepper. I used some garlic powder, and I used black pepper, and oregano. And I rubbed it all in. I poked holes in it, rubbed it all in. I left it for about 28 hours marinating. $250 is perfect? Okay. I'm going to leave it at $250. Okay. Now, I have it in a convection oven. I have the blower on low. Should I leave the blower on low? I got plenty of garlic for tomorrow. Yep. Yeah, fresh. Yeah, fresh garlic like this. See this garlic? This garlic right here became this garlic right here. All right? This garlic right here, I sauteed this up with olive oil. This is what I use. And look, see this? Watch. It melts right in my fingers. All right? That's my garlic. See this? I just made another pot of it. All right? Now this is all done. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take the garlic out of there. I don't like to mix, even though I made this yesterday, I want this separate. Never add old with new, no matter what it is. Let me just rinse this off. I'll wash that real quick. Okay. Now, when I get out of here, do you want me to show you my Amazon run again? All right. I'm leaving here. I got to go home. I got to switch hats. I got to put on my Amazon vest, and I got my delivery coming because I'm an Amazon hub. So 5 days a week. Today's my last day of the week to deliver. I deliver every day. Takes me about an hour. I make a few dollars, and then I'll be back here. All right. So this garlic. All right. Now we're going to take this garlic in that pot that I just made. Okay. I clean this one out. Take this. It's going right in here. So if you ask me if I'm using fresh garlic, I don't know how much better it can get than that. Look at that. Look at that. All right? I'll be using this tomorrow. Well, actually tonight I'm going to make the sauce up for the fruta de mar. All right? So for now, I got to start putting stuff away. Okay? It's going back in. This is going in. Okay? Going here. It's going here. Just washing off some stuff real quick. I got to clean up real quick. I just wanted to get a little bit, listen, every hour counts, when you're doing this. For me, because I'm doing this all by myself. So I don't have helpers. And I got to make sure that everything we're doing is going to come out great. All right? Not good. I want it to come out great. And so it takes time and effort and planning. I've never done this before, so I've got to plan this out so that the people that are coming in here will have an authentic Latin kind of cuisine. And if it isn't, I'm going to run out the back door. I'm going to run away. and I'll never come back until they call me next time. All right, got this clean. Lid. Yeah, just washing them up. I don't have the dishwasher running right now. I don't want to waste their electricity. So I'm doing everything by hand. I don't have that much stuff here. But they have a nice big dishwasher here that I could absolutely use if I wanted to. Look. See that? They have a whole dishwashing system here. But I'm doing it by hand. You know, why waste their electricity? You know? Okay. We'll use that later. What else has to go in the refrigerator? Anything else? No? 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 I gotta wash these. Okay. We'll have that for later. All right, let me put this. Huh? All right. I got all the stove. Oh, I got to put this away. My sauce that I made. Hey, almost forgot about that. Okay. I have another container here. Yep. I bought a few containers yesterday. So, thank goodness. Come on. Okay. You ready? I'm just almost done.
Okay, don't buy. I gotta stay here with them downstairs.
I gotta, when can you, how long, can you drop me off at Mavis? My car's ready.
Are we on?
Yeah. Everything all right? Come say hello.
Hello.
This is the guy that is trusting me to do this. All right? He's the guy that's trusting me to do this. All right? And these poor people.
Not at all. You're delicious. Everything you make is too delicious.
What do you think? You like the way it smells in here?
I do. So,
What?
funny part is that it smells delicious. It makes you hungry. But inside, a Weight Watchers meeting.
Oh. There's a Weight Watchers meeting inside, and I'm cooking. Yeah, garlic. They're gonna be leaving here. They're gonna go get some potato chips. If I was there, I would be hanging chickens. You should be hanging chickens off the ceiling.
They're going to be an intervention.
I didn't know that. Oh my. The poor ladies. That's what all the people were. I saw them all coming here and they're getting on scales. I go, what are they doing? Maybe it's a gym thing. You know, they're doing fitness or something. Oh, they're Weight Watchers. Oh, that is so much.
You couldn't make it up. You couldn't write a...
That is hysterical. That's funny. That is funny. All right. Okay. All right, the pernils are in. I gotta wash this down. Okay, that's good. All right. You guys want to come back with me when I get home? When I get home and I'll get ready for my Amazon run. You guys want, anybody that's interested in that Amazon run, you really should take a look at what it is. It's no, it's so easy. All right? All right. I'm going to do it. I mean, yesterday we did it. The guy dropped off, saw the packages that they dropped off. And then I just scan everything in, load it in my car. I put it in route order. I put my stickers on it. And I'm going. And then I'll come home. I'll do what I have to do with Mama. And then I'll be back. All right? Okay, got this pot done. Everything's nice and clean. Okay. I got the oven on 250 on low fan. All right, one more time. Anybody that's on here that has cooked a pernil, I have 4 pernils, 4 pork shoulders, about 9 pounds apiece, 2 in each hotel pan covered with aluminum foil, and it's in a convection oven. I have the convection oven on 250 degrees. I have it on low fan. Should it be on low fan or should it be on high fan? If I had my choice, I'd probably have no fan. But anybody? No. Anybody that's done this before that can really assist me, because I've never done it before. The fan is a convection oven. A convection oven is an oven with a fan that circulates the air. And it helps to cook things more evenly, and it cooks it a little bit quicker. Okay? So this is a convection oven right here. This is a convection oven right here. Okay? So I have everything in here. Now those ovens on the bottom over there are just regular ovens. All right? They're very, they're all gas, but low. I have it on low. That's what I have it on. Hey Charlie, how you doing, buddy? Yep. Good morning from Seattle, Kelly. All right, Kathy Smith. All right, I'm just getting ready to wrap this up. I had a nail in my tire, so Sal is going to take me to pick my car up. I'm going to go home. I'm going to pay the guy $235, all right, because the nail was in the side of the tire, not underneath. And I just bought these tires 2 months ago. I say, hey, come on, I just bought them. No, you didn't buy the warranty. Like the road hazard warranty. Come on. So now I got to get another tire. So I got to give, I think it's like $235. All right, but hey, listen, I can think of rougher days. All right, only thing is I got to work a little harder. I got to work. Well, actually, my week of Amazon will almost pay. Well, it'll definitely pay for it. I'm making about right now with my Amazon run, on the average, about $325 a week. But I'm only working an hour and 15 minutes every day. So, you know, for me, I have to do it. All right? But, you know, I got like, I don't know how many packages I'm going to get today, but on the average this week, they've been about 45 packages every day. And I drive about 2.5 miles. My route is 1/3 of a mile from where they drop everything off. And then I put it, I mean, it's so weird. I'm going to show you guys. I'll be on again around 12 o'clock in about an hour from now, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. All right, we'll wait for the guy together. When the guy comes, I'm going to show you what I do. If you're interested in seeing what this is all about, come take a look. All right? Yeah, every little bit. You got to be able to, listen, I make, you know, you guys help Uncle Glenn out with your gifts. All right? That's a little bit, all right, that I have. I have a little bit that I do the Amazon thing. I do a little bit with my real estate, because real estate has not been good. I do a little bit with my acting. I do a little bit over here with this catering now. It's a new opportunity to be able to make a couple $100. All right? So you add it all up, and it keeps me busy, and it keeps me alive, and it keeps me have purpose. But my favorite thing is right here with you. This is my favorite thing that I do. Because this, as far as I'm concerned, is family. This is a good place. This is a place of positive, encouraging, loving, and respect. You respect me, and I respect you, and you respect this community. And I have the best mods that anybody could ever ask for. Uncle has been blessed with these people, all right? And with this family. So if you're new here and you haven't already hit that follow button, then please do so. And if you have hit the follow button and you haven't sent your heart me for the day, please do so, all right? Whether it's now or later or wherever it is, because that's what we need to do. We need to build our community and continue moving forward, because that's what we do as a family. We don't look behind, we look forward, all right? So I'm taking these gloves off now. The gloves are coming off now, right? Hey, the gloves are off. Come on, come on. You ready? Hey, they're done. Hey, come on. And I'm done with my coffee, all right? Hey, oh, I just hit my buff with some coffee. I just hit the buff with coffee. Oh, my buff, my buff. Hey, I'm still cutting. I gotta wear something on my head on Saturday. I gotta wear something on my head. What am I gonna wear? I gotta buy a wig or something. Then I can put it on and say, hey, that's my thing. All right. Let me shut this fan off. Now I'm gonna leave the fan on actually, but the convection oven itself, yeah, that's working good. Man, that thing's hot. All right, I got it on 250. I am ready. Let me wash my rags off because I'm gonna need these for later. Hold on. I dumped this. I got to clean the sink real quick. I don't like leaving anything behind. Nothing. All right? Whatever I mess, I clean. All right, I'm right behind you here. Just doing a little cleanup real quick on the sink. Leave everything nice and clean. All right? Nobody even know I was here this morning, hopefully. Okay? All right. Uncle Glenn will see you in about an hour if you want to come back on. I'm going to be on a lot. I told you I'd be on a lot this week. You're going to see this puss all weekend long, including Sunday, because then Sunday, my sister asked me to cook for her. So, all right? Love you guys, and I'll see you in a little while. All right? Make sure you come.